you how much of a fan I am of him, the trilogy of books that he's most famous for appearing in is the Thrawn trilogy by Timothy Zahn, and I have 3 different versions of those books. I have the original paperbacks. The first book in the series, Heir to the Empire, was re-released in a 20th anniversary edition. I have a copy of that with annotated notes from the author. And they also released a graphic novel version of that trilogy of books. Now, usually I'm not a fan of graphic novels, but I'm just a big fan of this character in those books that I had to have this graphic novel version. If I had to compare Grand Admiral Thrawn to some other character in movies and TV or literature out there that a lot of people would probably know of, I would probably compare him to Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs. And the reason I do that is they both are kind of evil, psychopath, genius that you're just fascinated to watch because it's obvious there's so much more in their bales. You just want to try to figure out how does their mind work? How are they figuring out these elements of what's going on in the world that it seems like normal people just have no clue what's going on. They seem to be operating in a different plane of existence. And Grand Admiral Thrawn is very much like that with Hannibal Lecter. They're also very similar in that they're both even keel. You know, they never let the emotions get the best of them. What kind of makes them unsettling, you know, they never seem to get angry. They never seem to get happy. They never seem to get sad. They're just always kind of the same level emotionally, which is a little, you know, disconcerting. And, you know, it throws you off kilter a little bit. And they also have a little bit of good, too, even though they are evil. You know, Hannibal Lecter's trying to help the FBI find Buffalo Bill, which gives you a reason to root for this evil psychopath. Grand Admiral Thrawn, even though he's trying to, you know, conquer the Rebel Alliance and, you know, and basically bring the entire galaxy back underneath the rule of the Empire, he's doing it in a more humane manner than the Empire ever did. You know, he's not really blowing up planets and just throwing lives away needlessly. He tries to conquer planets, win battles with as few deaths as possible. He tries to win by trickery more than just outright battle. So it kind of gives you another reason to kind of root for him. But, you know, there is a little bit of good in this guy. He's just absolutely fascinating character. One element I love of him, the way they have him develop battle plans is he studies the art of a species, and he believes by studying the art of the species, he can figure out how that species' mentality works, and then he can develop a battle plan to exploit weaknesses in their mentality. And he does this countless times throughout the book, and it's just fascinating to watch how his mind works. In fact, he is so popular that when the news that the Star Wars movies will be coming out again, since Disney purchased Star Wars, you saw it countless times in magazines and blogs that a lot of people said, if Disney bases some new Star Wars books off any movies, we really hope they base them off the Thrawn trilogy. And there was huge reason because they're great books, but I think everybody would love to see Grand Admiral Thrawn up on the movie screen. So he's my favorite Star Wars character. That's my question to the viewers this week also. What is your favorite Star Wars character? My nerdy pleasure this week has to be the Star Wars week here on Project Nerdy. I can't get much more nerdy pleasure than Star Wars week. So Holly, I will see you tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed hearing about Grand Admiral Thrawn, and may the Force be with you.